They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, Squirrel Squad? How you doing? It's a Squirrel. I'm back with another video, and I always say that in the beginning. How you doing? Let me know in the comments below. How are you doing? In this crazy world, I think it's important somebody's checking in on somebody, right? So I'd like to check in on all you guys. How you doing? Let me know. I'm doing okay. Things are a little hectic around here at the Squirrel Nest, but I'm doing okay. We're getting it. We're getting through. Today I got a British Easter traditions. I thought it'd be kind of cool to see what it's like in the UK. What are the traditions you guys have versus what we have here in America? I'll be honest with you in a nutshell, besides the fact that if you go to church leading up to Easter, there's, the different services that you go to. Easter Sunday, big church service. It's the day that Jesus rose from the dead. Church services aside, which I think those are all kind of depending on what your religion is or whatever, but Easter itself typically is kids get up, there's a big basket of candy on the table, or basket with some candy and some other things in it. Typically, we like to do like coloring books, maybe some bubbles, things like that, sidewalk chalk. And then there's some candy in there as well. And there's always usually a chocolate cross to remind the kids and why we have Easter. And my wife and I always like to make sure we discuss with the kids what Easter's about. And then an Easter egg hunt, and then a ham dinner. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Candy and trinkets, Easter egg hunt, ham dinner. Done. Let's see what it's like in the UK according to this video that I'm watching. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but we'll give it a whirl. I like the music.
The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, and we're not that far away from Easter. So I thought, why not come and tell you guys about what Easter means to me and what it's like to experience Easter in the UK. Easter, of course, is a religious festival. It celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ after his death. And so the theme of Easter is rebirth. So around the Easter holidays, we have lots of Easter festivity symbols like eggs, chickens and chicks, tweet, 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 bunny rabbits. Hang on a minute, bunny rabbits? I'm not entirely sure what the Easter Bunny is all about. Maybe it's because you see a lot more rabbits around the springtime because they have lots of baby rabbits.
I've always been confused by this as well. I guess the spring, the rebirth, the new life thing, that makes sense to me. But how did we end up going from the resurrection to a guy in a bunny suit breaking into your house and leaving chocolate? I don't know.
Somewhere I read that the Easter Bunny is the mythical creature that protects the eggs when you're on an Easter hunt. We'll come to that in a minute. But however he came about, everybody knows about the Easter Bunny. He's almost like the Father Christmas of Easter time. In the UK, Easter coincides with a national holiday, so the schools will break up usually for 2 whole weeks. And we also have 2 bank holidays, so that means everybody gets a 4-day weekend. Woohoo! So people do get excited about Easter because they get some time off. But
I like her enthusiasm and her bubbly spirit. 2 weeks off. Wow, that's nice. We get a week. They just call it April vacation. I think they used to call it Easter vacation, but nowadays you can't do that. So I think it's just called April vacation. It's a week, and it never, not never, but it doesn't have to coincide with Easter in any way at all. It just kids get a February vacation. They get a week off in February and a week off in April. And I don't think it's lined up with Easter in a while. I don't think.
It's not the same sort of excitement as you get at Christmas. Now, some people will send greetings cards, a happy Easter card, but it's not that popular. I don't remember the last time I received an Easter card, if I've ever received an Easter card.
If anybody knows her address, if we can find it out somehow, I want to send her an Easter card this year. So if any of you guys, by happenstance, happen to know this lady, please let me know. I'd like to send her an Easter card.
So although we do mark Easter as an occasion, it's not as big a deal as Christmas, for example. One of the most popular aspects of Easter, and probably for a lot of people, the only important thing about Easter, is chocolate.
I keep hearing about how you guys have so much better chocolate over in the UK or in England that we do here in America. So chocolate's important to us, but I can only imagine it's such a better experience there.
Yes, confectionery companies have cashed in year after year after year, and for many of us, Easter is all about the chocolate egg.
We do have Cadbury over here. I understand Cadbury's a big company, and you guys get all like the good Cadbury bars and things like that. We literally have over here. We get I think sell like little Cadbury chocolate squares wrapped in foil. You can get those, and then we get the little hard shelled, like they're different colored, and they have the hard shells. Those are delicious. They come in little purple bags, and then the Cadbury egg, which is the one that looks like an egg inside. It has like the white and the yellow. They're ridiculous. They're like almost $2 a piece now, and they're like this big. They're tiny. That one looks bigger, but of course it's right in front of the camera. It still looks bigger though. The ones now, I mean, I remember they were like they were bigger when we were kids, and you can get them for like 75 cents or 50 cents, and then they went up to $1, and then they went to $1.25, and then they went to like $1.40, then they were like $1.50, and now they're like $1.50 or $2, and they're not very big. But either way, different wrapper than this one. Probably the same egg. I don't know.
In every store,
That's a huge egg.
in every town, you will find shelves full to the brim of chocolate eggs.
That's probably a hollow egg, I would guess. I don't know, but I know like there's a lot of hollow bunnies and shit like that. You can get solid ones, but it looks like it's pretty light, so maybe that's a hollow egg. But still, I don't see no. We don't get the big egg. We don't get the big egg from Cadbury here.
Posh eggs, cheap eggs, eggs with things inside, eggs that are bigger than your head, tiny little miniature eggs, just as yummy.
Those are even big for miniatures. Most of the miniatures we have here that are wrapped in foil are small, and they're usually shitty. It's usually cheap ass chocolate.
Eggs in the shape of bunny rabbits.
Yeah, we have those.
Eggs on top of cakes. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. But chocolate is not the only sweet treat we associate with Easter. There's also such a thing as a hot cross bun.
I don't know what that is. Jelly beans is the other thing that we can, because they look like eggs. So jelly beans are popular. But let's talk about this bun. This bun looks good.
Hot cross buns are one of my favourite foods. You slice them in half, you open it up, you expose it to the grill. You grill or toast them, and then when they're golden brown on the inside, you take them out, dash a slab of butter on there, let the butter melt, and it's the most delicious thing with a nice cup of tea.
Okay, this lady's making me hungry. I gotta look up the hot cross bun. Okay, so according to my Google search, it's a sweet bun with fruit in it, which I could see there was something. It looks like there's fruit or something in it, which just makes this cutting it in half, buttering it, and grilling it thing that she's talking about all the more amazing.
Absolutely wonderful. Now, on the Easter weekend, you can generally find lots of activities, usually centred around an Easter hunt. Now, an Easter egg hunt is exactly what it sounds like. There are miniature eggs or clues planted in lots of different places, either around a park or some people do it in their house.
We don't hide chickens, and those are nice looking, good sized little chocolate eggs. Basically, it's a bunch of those empty plastic eggs. They either give the empty ones out, and then there's a prize for the kid that collects the most, or sometimes people will stuff like coins and little chocolates like M&Ms and shit in those, so at the end you break them all up and you end up with a basket of candy. But we don't hide chickens.
House or their garden. Some local communities will do it around a whole town. And you follow clue after clue after clue until finally you find your prize, which will usually be a chocolate egg.
Hold on. So there's clue. All right. If I'm getting this right, there's clues, she said, and you follow the clues and you find lint. Look at that, lint. Oh, that's delicious chocolate. Again, we get some of that over here. I'd never seen a lint chocolate bunny. They might have it here. I don't know. There's no clues. It's like a big, it's a yard. It's in the yard. And it's like, go find all the shit. It never fails. Like, we'll go out and hide 100 eggs, and we'll be like, okay, go find all the eggs. And then at the end, we add up to like 93. It's like, you lose 1 to 10 eggs to the nether every year, never to be found again.
We also have such a thing as an Easter bonnet competition in some places, where you take a hat, it could be a straw hat, any kind of hat, and then you put decorations on the top like eggs or flowers or little chicks and hatching eggs, whatever you can think of to do, and whoever comes up with the most creative and attractive hat is the winner.
I might have to turn the Officer Squirrel hat into my Easter bonnet this year. I mean, I got the badge. It's got my name on it, Tony, and I make my own merch with the squirrel tape. Just throw an egg and a chicken on there, and I got my own bonnet. We don't do bonnet contests, by the way. That's new. That's something different.
And when I was a little girl, we used to do something very exciting with real eggs. We would put a pinhole in the top and a pinhole in the bottom and blow the insides out until the thing was hollow but stayed in this shape. And then we would paint it in lots of pretty colours. And so we decorate our egg, and that's what we did. It was just fun and creative. So there you go.
So do you, real quick, obviously she's going to wrap this up real quick, and I'll do that in 1 second, but it's quite the pause. Hey. Anyways, the breaking the holes, blowing out the egg, and then painting it, that's different to me. We hard boil them. So we hard boil the eggs so we have the hard egg inside, and then we paint them. We dip them in colors with the kids, and they draw on them, they paint on them, and then those typically, when I was a kid, we used to hide those around the house, and you had to find those. But it seems like through the years, everyone's gotten to hiding those little stupid plastic eggs, I guess, because the hard-boiled ones, if you don't find one, could be a real problem. But we do decorate eggs every year, but the egg is inside. We cook them, and then we decorate them, and then throughout we usually do a few dozen of them, and they sit in the fridge in the trays, and kids, pick one out. They like to eat the ones they made first or whatever, and yeah, they're just hard-boiled eggs, though. They're not, we just crack them up and we eat the insides, and we check out the pretty shell. Do you guys not do that? Do you blow out the inside? It seems like, I don't know. That seems different to me. But I suppose that way, though, if you made a really nice one, you could keep it forever.
Hot cross buns, painted eggs, Easter bonnets, Easter egg hunts, chocolate, and more chocolate.
Chocolate.
And Jesus Christ. That for us is what Easter is all about. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Before you go, take a look in the description box below.
Alright folks, we're going to end it here. I will have a link to this video in the description below. Make sure you go check her out. If it seems like a kind of channel you want to subscribe to, by all means, please do it. I really appreciated that she put this video together. And I got to tell you, comparing Easter in the United States to Easter in the UK, the few different things are the bonnets, the hot cross buns, and of course the decorating the empty shells versus the hard-boiled eggs. We celebrate Easter for the same reason. The Easter egg hunt seemed a little different. They had little chicks and stuff. I don't know if that was just for her video or if that's really the way they are, but she said that there's like clues given and you hunt for the ultimate prize of the chocolate bunny. It's kind of cool, actually. But other than that, I mean, kind of similar, but definitely seems a little more like a little more traditional. Like I said, ours have become kind of boring, but the reason why we do it is the same, and it's an important reason. So at least we are celebrating for the right reasons. Most people, a lot of people just celebrate because they want to get a basket of candy, and that's fine too. Whatever makes you celebrate, that's fine for you. It's kind of neat though. Interested to learn some traditions. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, anybody in the UK watching this might be like, hey, yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, so what? But for me, it was cool to learn about the different things. So I'm going to go decorate me a bonnet now and try to find some good chocolate. I don't know if we have any stashed here, but I'm going to look around. Until next time, squirrel out.